Samsung, proud sponsor of Tech Busters.
So one of the cool things about this technology that Intel's developing is that it's so inexpensive that anybody can start developing things and getting their creative juices developing into a technology world. So you can create the stuff that you've always wanted to create that's going to make a difference to your life. So we're going to enter this maker space, and the notion behind this is, what will you make today? And it's about exploring, it's about innovating, it's about creating a whole new world, and anybody can do this. It's not only the tech gurus and the bright sparks of the world that have been doing all these computing things in the past. Now anybody can develop these kind of things.
We're here at IDF with a partnership with Intel's RealSense camera. And it's a 3D camera that is on the backs of their tablets here, and is a 3D-dimensional camera. So basically you can scan your object. This is a scan of one of our coworkers, and one of the things we did is we scanned our hardworking intern here lying down on the job, and we were able to took the camera, scanned him lying down there, and then sent that up into the cloud, into the 3D printing slice software, and then basically sent that wirelessly to the Cube Pro, into the Cube, and so it was then printed it. So you go from the physical to the digital, back to the physical.
Octablue creates a software that enables us as consumers, the dumb people in the world, to be able to get the Internet of Things working. So tell us what's going on in the background here, Chris.
So this is our brand new web designer that allows you to connect systems like Twitter or Facebook or what have you to things. And in this case, we have a Philips Hue. Every time someone tweets at the conference with a hashtag IDF, it changes these bulbs red for sentiment. If it's a bad tweet or a good tweet, it's green, or blue if it's a neutral tweet.
All right, well, that's amazing. You just move away a second over here so we can get the, there we go. Oh, there's a bad tweet that's come through. Somebody's saying horrible things about you. So you've got the idea, you've got the ingredients, you've got the recipe rather, should I say, not the ingredients, but how do you get the ingredients to make the chocolate cake and the gadget that you've dreamt of making in your mind? Where do you find this stuff? Well, sparkfun.com is a website that does exactly that. They literally stock everything and everything. It's the hypermarket of components, and Jim Lindblom is with us, who basically is from SparkFun. Have I described it correctly? How would you describe SparkFun?
Yeah, we sell everything. We try to make this electronic world accessible to hobbyists, engineering students, even artists, people that want to integrate accelerometers, sensors.
Give us an example. What kind of stuff do we have over here? What are these?
A great selection of our components. This is like LEDs. We have capacitive touch sensors, so you can make like touchscreen type of projects. Motion sensors. A lot of people will put them in drones or.
So I literally go on your site, I order the pieces that I want, and they come delivered to me. I mean, this looks pretty cool over here. This is attached to your computer. I'm going to lift up your computer, and it's attached to your USB. What on earth is going on here?
This was actually a Kickstarter a couple months ago. It's called the MicroView. It's obviously an integrated display, but under that display is a microcontroller, which anyone can program really easily to display stuff on the display, but also interface with LEDs or other electronic components like barometric pressure sensors, all sorts of, anything you could dream up.
So imagine making number mats for kids, the ones that you find in a nursery school. Imagine making that exciting for kids as opposed to the boring counting 1, 2, 3. Imagine adding noise, imagine adding music to those numbers. This is what they've done over here. They've put sensors in these rubber mats. I'm not going to lift it up now because it's glued down to the ground, but literally what it does, as you step on it, it plays a chord in the piano. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's quite pathetic, okay, but you get the idea. There are sensors on these mats. Can you imagine how exciting this would make it for kids? Actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to carry on doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Zorba. Opa, hey, 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 hep, 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 hep. Gosh, is this recording?